Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Maximum Capacity Show. A show that we talk about random topics, discuss them, debate them, and sometimes we get into heated arguments. Then we post them onto YouTube, on the Maximum Capacity Show on YouTube, Monday through Friday, topic by topic, day by day. And then the entire thing comes on Friday, the audio and the video. And with me today is, like always, Dean.
Hi.
Guy waves.
I didn't do the thing to this week.
No, you didn't. I can't do it with my hands.
No? I
No.
do it both.
I'm a weirdo. Oh, and I'm Harv, the other co-host. I forgot to introduce myself.
I think tonight you should be like Coco.
Coco? Is it because I'm brown?
No. I was listening to a podcast
Racist?
with this guy named Joey Coco Diaz, and it just first thing came to my head, Coco.
All right.
That'd be a cool name. For
That's-
like real.
No,
Someone come up
that.
to you like, hey, who are you? Like, I'm Coco.
You're like, are you fucking kidding? Nobody would take you seriously at that point.
That's probably true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr.
We're
President Coco?
we President Coco. Did you see his correspondence dinner?
Oh,
Obama's?
I saw some of the highlight. I like you did the mic drop.
Yeah.
What a badass.
Dude.
You know what he's saying? He's like, you're all screwed. Here comes Trump.
Oh man, it's like I watched the entire. Like I say, it was like 30 minutes or something, and I watched the entire thing. I was like, man, I was laughing so hard.
It's Trump for sure, right?
Yeah, everybody else just dropped out.
Oh my god. He outlasted them all. Even he's probably sitting at home right now like, holy shit, I did it.
I know, right? He's like, I never thought I'd get this far. What is
think-
happening?
I think we're screwed, man. I honestly think bad things are gonna happen.
You think so?
I sincerely think bad things are gonna happen. If he wins, I bet you some smart person is gonna make some dumb person kill him. Because all the dumb people voted him in, because there's more dumb people than smart people in the States. That's the only reason he's gonna win.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
some smart
I
person's
don't
gonna be
think
like, you
he's
know
gonna-
what? I'm gonna lose $800 million because of Donald Trump, and he's gonna give some stupid guy $1 million. He's like, here's a gun. When he drives by, JFK that bitch.
JFK that bitch. Wow. I saw a poll, an interesting poll that he's got a 2% lead over Hillary Clinton.
Is that who's gonna win the other one?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I think if Bernie Sanders wins all the states from now till the election, he still can't win.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. So
I
it's
think Hillary just wants to win so she can like screw some guy and be like, screw you, Bill. She's still upset about that. That
she's
happened
going
in
in.
98.
She's going in for the long con, man. It's the long con.
That would be the greatest thing. That would become the best meme of all time. Hillary Clinton waited 20 years to get
to
back.
get
at her.
payback.
That's hilarious.
How weird would it be for Bill Clinton? It's like, man,
Now he's the first man.
yeah, yeah.
Hey?
exactly.
That's
so
so
weird.
funny. He was running the country for a while while his wife did everything, and now he's the wife. That's hilarious.
That's it. Technically, he'll have 3 terms in a way.
Dude, I really think that
In the
shit's gonna go fucking haywire if he gets in.
Donald Trump.
What's that?
Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be shitty if Hillary's in there too, because she just seems like this career politician that doesn't know anything else.
Maybe she'll just go to jail and we won't have to worry about her.
Yeah, but isn't she like? Didn't she just pay like $1 million to like have all her social media stuff? Or I read some article. Did you hear about that?
It doesn't matter how much money you put into it. It doesn't matter what you do. Internet will always find the stuff.
Yeah, but it's like if that's her train of thought now, it's like she's going to be like, oh, net neutrality is good, and oh, FBI will have access to everyone's phone, and that's just we're just protecting you. And
Net neutrality is good. Net neutrality should exist.
you think so?
Yeah, because if net neutrality did not exist, then the companies would throttle your internet.
Isn't net neutrality so that they could throttle your internet?
No, net neutrality means that everybody gets the same internet, same speeds, same everything.
Okay, my bad. I meant
The opposite,
I meant the
yeah.
opposite of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
If it was the opposite, then we'd be fucked. Because then, like, Netflix would, or I think Comcast would like give Netflix less bandwidth or something like that, or something. It's like something like that.
Man, you want to know something? As a Canadian, I don't really like when I think of things or I use things as a reference or I like hear things on the news and even things that are gonna affect me. I really think of like the states, don't you? Like that didn't come out right, but I mean like I'm tired. But I mean like we all these things like we're talking about the presidential election and that stuff like directly doesn't affect us, but indirectly it does. So everything that I think of like when it relates to Apple and Google, we are relying on American companies to provide the things we use in Canada. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We rely on everybody relies on them though.
Well,
that's the thing. That's why they're the center stage country of the entire planet.
Like, man, we're just like piggybacking on them. Like
Yeah.
it's retarded when you think about it, isn't
They
it?
have the innovation. They have the capital.
Like why don't we just become USA 2.0, man? If they came and said, "Hey, here's a $20,000 check, you're an American now," I'd sign on the dollar. I don't give a shit.
But the thing is, like, look at their population compared to ours.
I know it's what is it, 10 times the population? 35 million to 350 or something like that.
Yeah, they have. We have like 30 something million. With 30 something million, they got like 300 and something. Yeah, so it's a 10 to 1.
That's insane.
Yeah, so like,
aren't we bigger? Like geographically?
yeah, but see, there's nothing in the middle of the United States or in Canada.
Yeah, it's just
The middle is like a fucking ghost town.
well.
And
no,
if this fucking forest fire has any fucking indication, there is gonna be no middle of the country.
dude, that forest fire wrecked Fort McMurray. Hey,
Yeah, it did.
oh my god, it's like it basically is like the size of Prince George that just got pushed out
Yeah,
in like a weekend. Like nah, we're just gonna burn everything.
that's fucked up.
Was that human started?
I think so.
Oh my god, that poor bastard better fucking hide. They'll find his DNA and they'll be like, "You owe 80,000 people homes. You're toast."
Oh man, it's been hot, man. It's been really hot.
Yeah, actually, it was nice today. It's been sunny here, but it's been like kind of cold still. I don't know. Ew, well.
All right, first topic.
Was
You
it
can-
me?
Yeah, you can go first.
Oh shit, I gotta find it. If you could run, hold on, let me find what I actually wrote so that's it better. Oh, this one. If you could magically learn one instrument, what would it be and why?
I had like a music instrument.
Musical instrument. You can learn any instrument. And fun fact, did you know you watch The Big Bang Theory?
Not anymore.
Okay, well there's this like instrument that Sheldon was playing, but it's like with magnets and it's like crap, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's with magnets. And you're not actually physically touching anything. You're using like magnets to anyways, I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
That's an actual instrument. And apparently the actor who does Sheldon literally learned how to play it, and it's apparently like one of the hardest instruments in the world to play. Fun.
That would be because it kind of depends on how close you have to put the magnet to make the sound, right?
Yeah. But anyways, that's just a side note.
I think the one instrument I really want to play is guitar. Like that's like my go-to thing
Like
every single
it'd
time.
be sweet to just wake up in the morning and be like, I like this song, and go play it.
Yeah, like where I work, right beside me there's an acoustic guitar
Oh really?
just sitting there.
And every day you're like, quit staring at me, you bastard.
Some days I just want to like pick it up and start playing it, but like I don't know anything on there.
I tried learning guitar, and you know why I gave up on it? Because of this. I have a really hard time.
I thought you meant because of this podcast.
What's that?
I thought you meant because of this podcast.
Oh, well, between that, I can't like do two things at once with my hands like simultaneously. Like I can't do this and strum. Like it's actually quite hard, man.
But you can play games.
I know, but there's a different part of my brain that's like, nah, we can do this, and then the guitar comes and it's like, well, no, it's not gonna work. To be fair, I have like learned to play like bits and pieces of a couple songs, and it was just like practice.
Yeah.
I really do like. People have told me like you should just go to a couple lessons and figure out like the chords, because all songs are based off chords. Or if you know where the chords are, you know where like
Yeah, it becomes muscle memory after a while, right?
Yeah, like you watch bands, like man, I'm really blown away every time I go to a concert, and the guitar people are just going insane. They're like jumping up and down, but they're not missing anything. It's so just like second nature that it doesn't matter what they're doing, they can still do it. Whereas that would have to be like solely focused on just that.
But that comes with anything, though, right? That becomes at some point it's just muscle memory.
Yeah.
It's like anything, if you do it over and over and over and over again, you're gonna know it without even looking at something.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Like it's just it's kind of a stupid example, but like when I play Final Fantasy, all my stuff, all my macros and stuff, they're all set in one spot. I don't even have to look at them anymore. Like I can just hit them without knowing what's in there because I already know what's in there and it's all muscle memory. But when somebody changes one of them, I'm like, oh fuck, everything's fucked up.
Yeah, that's true. But if I could magically learn one thing, it wouldn't be the guitar. I always thought it would be, but I think it would be the piano.
Triangle.
Piano, man.
The piano would be pretty dope because Derek he plays the piano.
I don't really like I don't like classical like music, right? And piano seems to be like the main thing I think people use for like classical music.
Yeah.
But apparently, any song you can play on the guitar, you can play on the piano. They're like to read it and to play it is like fairly similar.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be sweet to play like acoustic songs on the piano.
I think that'd be pretty. I think having both at the same time would be really awesome.
If you learned how to play guitar, then you learned how to play piano. That would. Be
if you had one person playing the guitar and another person playing.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
And then combining them together to make.
You want to know something too? My brother played piano growing up. He did like lessons and stuff. I never was even asked. My parents must have knew I was stupid.
I don't think my parents ever asked me either. I don't think instruments were a big thing for them.
No, my dad and my mom don't play any instruments. But anyways, my brother had. Piano lessons, and he used to go to like piano recitals and crap, and I used to always have to go, obviously. And there was lots of people I went to school that were my age or a year older, people that I like know, who like played piano, and son of a bitch, man, all of them were incredibly smart. And I always like thought that growing up, and I was like, I wonder if there's like a correlation. And there actually are studies that say if you learn the piano at a young age, it unlocks like aspects of your brain that are better for remembering, like you said, muscle memory, helps with like eye coordination, stuff like that. And I think I read something that makes math easier. I'm not gonna look it up now, but I'll look it up another. But I read it and I was like, oh, you know what? Like I saw all those people and I went to school with them, and they were just like, I was stupid and they were smart. And I don't know, maybe playing piano. There's a correlation. But.
Well, it stimulates your mind, right? You have to read the music sheet and play at the same time.
Yeah, that's
right. Unless you know it off by heart, which most people. Well, if you play it a lot, then most people do.
If you play the same song fucking 1,000 times, you're not gonna have to look at anything.
Yeah. I think piano would be pretty awesome. Because like it's just the sound of the piano makes.
I like it. It's different. Yeah. I really like acoustic guitar and I like the piano. I think those are sweet.
Yeah, because they're so similar though too. So
they are. I have a piano here. I've tried teaching myself, and it's like I'm not good at like learning like the chords. I just will like watch a video of a song I want to play, and I like slow it down and I play it repeatedly, and like break it down.
Yeah, section by section.
And then I don't do it for a couple weeks, and I forget everything.
Yeah, that's also one thing though. Like when you're learning how to play an instrument, you gotta have some dedication.
Yeah, it's not even just it's like a hobby, but it's not. It's like something you have to do every day, whether you want to or not, if you want to get better. Like what is it? 10,000 hours to become a master at anything?
That's what I've heard, something like that.
And it's like 10,000 hours there isn't even 10,000 hours in a year, right? There's 24 hours multiplied by 7 multiplied by 4 weeks, right?
Why does it do 24 times 365?
Oh Jesus, I could do that. Man, my brain. 8,760 hours in a year. So let's say, what do you sleep for? You sleep for half of that, right?
Wow.
Well, no, isn't that
yes.
You sleep like
9-10 hours.
9-10 hours. Well, whatever. Say, it would take you, if you did nothing but eat, sleep, and learn, say, like to play the guitar to be a master, it would take you like 4 or 5 years. Still, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But see, like I wouldn't want to I don't know. I think it'd be a cool hobby on the side.
Yeah.
Right, just to play here and there and just kind of like do it.
Dude, that's
drums would be a really cool one to do.
I had a pair of drums.
But I have no coordination with my feet and my hands.
That's the killer. I couldn't even do it on Rock Band.
Yeah,
with one pedal.
I could do it on medium on Rock Band.
Yeah, once you got
that's my limit.
Once you had like the like 2 drums and the pedal at the same time, Rock Band, I always fumbled, man.
Yeah.
Some people, I don't know. You see these, like, you ever see the videos of, like, the kids that are, like, 9 and they're, like, 7 and they're, like, killing the drums, killing the guitar, playing, like, Mozart on the piano? It's just like, you motherfucker, man. It's like, how'd you figure that out? You're only 7. You don't have the discipline. I bet you they're all, even if they're white kids, there's an Asian dad standing behind them. Play now.
Oh, that's mildly not racist.
It's insane.
Plus, you gotta have a music inclined family too. I think to like learn that kind of stuff. Because I didn't come from a family that was musical at all. Like, nobody.
You're right. Like if your dad was like in a band for 20 years and now you come along, he's probably gonna show you how to play guitar easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you're just born with it.
Derek, my roommate, he got really like his family is musically inclined. Like everybody loves music.
And then
everybody plays music in their family.
It's not even like forced upon you. You're like you grow up with it and it just becomes part of your nature. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like we grew up with games and other shit that wastes your time.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's insane. I wish like if they came up with like a chip you can put in your brain and one was to like how to play music, I think I would take that one. That'd be pretty cool. Like, everything else, I think I could just learn myself. Like realistically, like say you didn't know how to ice skate. Well, that's not that hard to learn.
Yeah, you could do that in like a week.
Yeah, but I can't learn to fucking play 10 songs in a week.
Yeah, well, you probably could.
I don't think I could.
Not very well, but you probably could.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
depending on how much time you put into it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, man. I get like into something for like a week, and then it's like, nah. It's like I don't play guitar.
Man, that dedication is on point.
And the week's like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, that's funny. That dedication's on point, bro.
Thanks. I try real hard.
No, I think I would go with those two. I was thinking the triangle, but what's the triangle called?
The triangle isn't it just
called
called
a triangle?
The thing you just hit with the stick?
Yeah, the stick, and you have a triangle, and you're just hitting it.
Have you seen the people who play when you like rock bands and shit? You ever watch like them like live performances on YouTube and shit?
Sometimes I'm not a big live performance person.
Oh, see, I am. I like live. I the CD or not the CD. The album is what gets me into them.
Yeah.
And like once it's not enough anymore, I go to YouTube and watch like live performances because I like live performance. Live performance is different. They play it different. They add things.
Yeah, they add, but they always don't sound as good.
Yeah, that's the trade-off. That's the trade-off.
Yeah, but see, I think that's because like when you're in a studio, you can change what you sound like, right?
Well, it's mixed to sound like perfect, right?
Yeah, and then when you're live, it's like authentically what they are.
Yeah, that's what I like. But I totally forgot what my point was. Wow.
There was a triangle involved.
Triangle.
They're playing live. You ever see those people playing live?
I came back. I got it. Thanks, man. Okay, anyways, have you seen those new, like, drums? Because whenever you watch, like, a band do, like, a live performance or, like, an acoustic, the drummer and the bass player are never there. It's just, like, the guitarist and the singer.
Yeah.
Because it's acoustic, right? Now they have these, like, these square boxes, and they're, like, for drummers. And you sit on top of it, and your legs are on the side, and you hit it, and every word that you hit gives a different, like, sound for like that represents a drum. They're actually really cool. So now, like when you're listening to a band and they're doing like a live performance at, let's say, like a radio station, the drummer can actually be involved, and he smacks this like boxing, and it simulates like a drum sound. I don't know what they're called, but I've been seeing it for like the last year, and like videos I've been watching of bands that like live stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck is that guy sitting on? And yeah, they're like it's like a drum.
That's interesting.
So now, like, the drummer isn't just, he's not just for, like, the actual concert. He can actually, and it's not that big. It's only, like, a little box that you can move around and carry and put it in a car kind of thing. So that was cool.
Yeah. I see, but that's actually pretty cool. I've seen, like at work, a couple of people, like, one of the guys, he sent me a video of these guys on a rooftop, and they're playing music, but they're, like, making music with, like, a mixer and stuff like that, and like with a computer and shit, like mixing it together.
Yeah.
I think that's some lazy ass shit.
Yeah, it is.
Like when you're gonna make music, you gotta make music.
You know what though? I'll say this. I used to think like techno music was stupid, like EDM and shit. I always thought like it's like untalented people just like putting sounds together. But I worked and with this guy at Target. His name's Russell. I think his EDM thing is called Jubnar. Anyways, he makes some really sick music, and he like posts stuff on Snapchat and stuff, and I watch it. Just in like talking to him, there's a lot more that goes into like even making like EDM music than like what I thought. I thought it was just the people who couldn't play an instrument that were just using these like pre-made tones on the internet and putting them together, which still takes time, but it's not really like a talent. But when you like create it from scratch, it is a talent, man. It's music just in a different way.
Yeah, no, I get that. I totally get that. But like for me, I personally love just music.
Yeah,
Somebody just getting instruments together and just playing music.
I like that too. I don't know. I'm starting to like EDM stuff. You know what I hate though? I hate like blues, like classical stuff. The only like really classical thing I can listen to, like a couple Frank Sinatra songs are all right, but other than that, man, if it's like 1970 and down, nah. Even then, like who was it then? Like Elvis? Nah.
60s is Elvis.
The 60s. What was the 70s? Like the Beatles and 70s is when it
no,
started to
the
get
Beatles were 50s and 60s.
No, they weren't really.
Yeah.
They were in the 50s. Oh shit.
Yeah.
They got good in the 70s.
They got good. I think they broke up in the 70s.
wasn't their last performance together on a rooftop?
Yeah.
It was just impromptu, and people started like freaking out on the street.
Yeah.
What an
It was
iconic way to go out.
Apple something. Green Apple Productions, I think it's called.
What a badass way to go out, like a boss,
Right?
hey?
Yeah.
That Abbey Road cover for
Dude.
the album.
They're just so good. Abbey Road was an amazing album.
Dude, that cover and the way they went out, it's just like, yeah. Like,
So good.
you can't write that shit. It just organically happens, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you don't even know what it is, what you have until...
But see, like, I wonder if, like, we love the Beatles because, like, we heard them at a young age. And nothing else, like, it's something that we've never heard, right? Could you imagine if they actually made music now? I think everybody would hate that band.
Yeah.
I don't think, like, people nowadays actually, like, either, like, the Beatles,
I don't think if they...
What shit is that?
If they started right now, I don't think they'd be successful.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think they peaked at the perfect time.
It was all like circumstances, like everything just fell into place, right?
Yeah,
Crazy.
exactly.
I've been actually reading a lot about, not a lot, but like after Prince died, I read some shit on him. Dude, he was a pretty interesting character, man.
He was an interesting person.
He had like, you know that something happened with his record company or something, and he became the man formerly known as Prince. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew about that.
I didn't know that. I thought he was just Prince.
that.
He became the man. How smart is that? What a boss. Hey, oh, you want to take Prince away from me? I'm the man formerly known as Prince. Same thing, but better.
Thing. But, like, he's not actually Prince.
Exactly. Like, what a fucking badass, man.
That was a rough couple weeks, man.
Everyone
So many
died.
people died.
Man, I feel so bad for China. She got overshadowed like 8 hours after she died. No one gave a shit.
Yeah.
She finally got some recognition, and it took her croaking. And then, like, 12 hours later, Prince dies, and everyone's changing things to purple, and people are talking about Purple Rain, and no one gives a shit about China. Even
Nope.
the WWE, like...
Yeah,
their
they
thing
gave her
was,
a
like,
tribute.
Yeah, but, like, their webpage was purple the next day. It's like, oh my god, man. He didn't even...
Yeah, but
work
see, that's how influential the difference of influence was between
Yeah.
the two.
I watched a thing on... I think it was... Who's the skinny late-night guy? Jimmy Kimmel? Fallon. Jimmy Fallon. And he said he would, like... Prince was like, oh, I want to play ping pong with you or something. And they, like, played ping pong. And I guess, they're like... Prince kept beating him, and Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon, like, went to pick a ball and turned around, and Prince was just gone. And he just left, never came back. Didn't say bye. He thought they were still playing, and he just left. Didn't say nothing. Like, what a badass, man. It's like,
Pretty
oh,
badass.
I'm done with you, Fallon, and just leaves. That's it. Prince.
On to the next.
I never really listened to a lot of Prince, though. I still have.
No, I never really got into
I'm probably
Prince.
not going to, but you gotta respect what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.